Welcome back, everybody, to episode 5 of Space Engineers. My name is Lainey from Nerdlette Gaming, and today we have some pretty crazy plans, especially for our base, some for our ship, and mostly a lot of digging. So what I want to try to do today is advance to the next level. Now we have a basic assembler and a basic refinery, but we need to upgrade those to the better version, as well as I want to make a couple of changes to my ship, because I noticed yesterday when I was bringing back my load, I was able to I basically capped out on resources without being overweight on the ship. So my ship has a lot more power than it's able to carry. Okay, so what I've done here is I've added 2 of these small cargo containers. Now, I don't know if it's going to throw off the weight of the ship a lot, because on this side it's just conveyor belts and on this side is going to be the cargo containers. I don't know how that will work, but for the sake of it, let's assume that it won't. And let's go ahead and forge these up. Nice. I was able to get them to functional. I mean, I could just continue. I know they're missing a display, but I think it's able to work as it is right now. And I'm hoping that means that it's going to be connected to the other ones. Now, I need to remake some of these things that I've completely destroyed over here, mainly the blocks. So let's go ahead and make some light armor blocks over here, just to replace what I have damaged. Okay. Perfect. Nice. Okay, so it looks a lot better now that it's a little bit more even on the design. I did want to put another thruster there and another thruster there. So obviously we would have forward propulsion of 4 thrusters. So I think that would make this really, really nice. But I think for now it's probably okay. I would also like to add eventually a couple or at least one thruster. Just one thruster here in the middle. So we have a little bit of a faster of a break, because these thrusters are not usually on, but I would like them to be able to break. Obviously our ship is charging still. It doesn't look like it's on, but the connection is there. And if we check over here, it should be charging just fine. Yep, battery 1 has 29 minutes and battery 2 has an hour till it's fully charged. Now, a couple of things that people were mentioning last episode, and thank you so much, everybody, for all your tips. Thank you. I appreciate it so much. I finally learned how to paint things, so that's very, very exciting. Apparently, you can just pee, right? Which I was right about that, so at least there's that. But you can pee, choose your color, which I guess I chose that one, or I could shift P that color. And then you can look at the block. You can pull up any armor block, I suppose, and just middle mouse the selection, and it will paint that one square. Control middle mouse will paint a lot more. And if you shift, it'll paint a big piece. And if you shift and control, it will paint everything. So don't do that one if you don't want your whole base to be absolutely blue. Now, that was something I really was looking forward to doing, just adding just a little bit more cargo to that, just to see if we can push the limit a little bit on what we can bring at a time. But the other thing that we wanted... Oh, hello, unknown signal. Oh, we should probably go check those out now that we have a ship. It was really, really tempting. I'm just going to add a small cargo container. We'll make the pieces for this by mining out some of this area. So this is the next thing that I wanted to really talk about, and that is the idea of our land is not very flat. And I think I've kind of accepted that. If we want to move to a different location, that's one thing, but I am quite pleased with the place we're in, and I don't really mind it. So what I was thinking is we could actually dig out some of this terrain, especially around here at the front. So if we do this, then we could put a ladder down here, so we could always come up and down, like use this as a platform instead of as the main base. And then this bottom area could be our whole production area. Now, to do that, I would like it to be at least 2 high. Over here, I don't know how big a refinery is, but I guess we might as well look it up. All right, here we go. This is massive. My guess is this is the front. I would place it like this if I were to place it, right? So that should be pretty good. It should give you conveyors on the sides, and it should give you a spot for the mods in the back. So my guess is you want to leave at least 1 space so the mods can fit comfortably back there. At least 1 or 2. So you want to leave that, and then from the sides, you will connect either other refineries to it or some sort of storage system. Okay, so this is the assembler, the real one. Okay, and it's got mod slots in a lot of spots. I think these are mod slots, like the little ones. I don't think they're actually conveyor ports, but I'm not sure. And it has a lot of the big ports to connect to. So I'm not super concerned on how I make this work, although I am pretty adamant about being able to access it directly. And I think that's going to become pretty key moving forward, because I don't want to have to go through a lot of inventories to access my assembler. But either way, whether or not we get one of those done today, I want to start a massive dig around our base, especially over here. And for that, we are going to need our beautiful ship. Now, it's been charging for a little bit. It's got some power now. Okay, so I feel confident that we should be able to take it out for a spin and unlock. Very nice, and we're free. Oh man, guys, the small cargo containers are virtually useless. What is this? They only hold 125. The medium one, by comparison, holds 3,375. So I would need the amount of space that I would need to be able to fill for the size is incredible. Look, I think I don't know. I just don't know. I'm trying to think if there's a way where I could fit 2 of the medium containers in this thing, but I just don't think I can. But we're super full. Okay, we're really full. So I'm going to go over here. And I am going to lock in so it starts production. Now, this is what I wanted to show you guys last time, because I was hoping that it would work, but it didn't do exactly that. Oh, I want to do so much for my base today. I got so many great comments. Thank you, everybody who has given me suggestions and who has told me what to work on next. I was basically pretty adamant about working on adding some more storage to the ship, but as I now can tell, the small cargo storage is virtually useless. Like I don't even think that was worth it at all. All right, shipment number 2 of stone has been delivered, and I gotta say, even though this is still a little bit of a process, it is a whole lot faster than the old process. So I am pretty happy with it. I don't think I am expending as much energy as the long trips because it's very close, so I still have plenty of power on the ship. And one thing I was asked to, or I was recommended to do, is to make a battery for the base. Now, I don't know if this is the same as this, so let's go ahead and pull them both out just in case. It looks like the battery for the base looks like this bad boy. All right, now that we have this, we'll put a few more steel plates to make, and that's so we can just place our batteries. Now, I don't think it matters which way we place it, as long as we can access the keypad there. So we'll go ahead and flip it this way, and I think that probably looks the best. All right, so we'll go ahead and place that, and we will add one more, I suppose, to this side. And what I think, or at least what I hope this will do, is that it will store the power from the base whenever we're not connected or we're not charging. And this will make it so that there is more power in the base when we need it. Okay, now we need a lot of things to make these batteries go. So what we're going to keep doing is we're just going to keep farming with the ship. We're just going to keep digging around our base, trying to be very careful not to tear the whole place down. So I'll see you guys after I wear down these batteries. What I definitely want to do is I want to move the ice from our other container to this small cargo container. Now, if we look over here, if we remove all the other pieces and we just see this container, we'll see that the ice is on this one. So yeah, if they weren't this close together, it would be kind of a hassle to transport it ourselves, but this way is better, and as well as we don't have to keep moving it to our inventory, only 3,000 at a time. We were able to transfer the full amount. All right, guys, we got it. Okay. It's barely functional, but it's fine. Okay, it's working. Okay, so if we take a look over here really quickly, the battery of our vehicle now is being charged a lot slower. This one's being charged in 3 hours and this one in 6 hours. That is vastly different than our original estimate of about, it's always been like an hour and 30 minutes because of these batteries. So what I think is happening is that the power from here is charging these batteries first and then using these batteries to charge the vehicle if or when it does. So what I'm going to do is just to quickly make it a little bit more viable and to charge my vehicle a lot quicker is I am going to switch these batteries here. I guess this battery is fully charged in 8 hours. I'm going to switch them to discharge only. And this will drain these batteries, obviously. They will be fully drained very soon, but it should, in theory, increase the chance that this vehicle will be charged basically instantly. So, or not instantly, but a lot quicker. So let's look at the batteries over here. Now, if we look at the batteries in the vehicle, they're back up to more reasonable levels, which will be done in 1 hour and 48 minutes. So, yeah, obviously this was sucking up the power a little bit, but it's now being used to power the base and hopefully power the vehicle. I don't know if it's powering the vehicle, to be honest, but we can only hope. We can only dream. And the next step is, now that I'm doing this well, digging out this terrain, is I was going to check out what I would need to actually finish this turbine here, which I obviously need some girders, 24, 16 comps, and 6 motors. No. You can do it, Jetpack, please. Oh! Okay, but we did it. Okay, it was a little bit of a close call. But we did it. And now we can just heal up a little bit here, like nothing happened. That never happened. Feels great. And now we have another turbine going on our home. So hopefully this will increase the output over here. Yep, 385, 385, 385. Our 4 wind turbines are optimal. And I think this is the max output that we can get at this level or at this height. So if we wanted to be a little bit better, we would have to make it higher. But it's good to know that that middle turbine isn't interfering. And if we really want to step it up a little bit, we would also turn that one on over there and just give ourselves more juice. Let's switch these batteries really quickly, because they have served their purpose and they have been on discharge for a little bit. So let's just automatic them. And let's do the same to this one. I'm pretty sure I could have done it from the other keypad. I didn't have to do that, but you know, I'm a weirdo, so it's fine. And we're gonna get back on the ship because there is still a lot to do. Okay, so I've made a bit of an executive decision to right-click this topsoil here. I was doing a couple of runs, but I kind of decided that the power of the vehicle would be probably better spent on the rocky part of it, because I am pretty sure that it gives you a substantial amount of resources more. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just get rid of the top here and focus my efforts on crushing down this stony part over here that you can see on the right. So I'm going to just continue to clear as much as I can here of the stuff that I don't need. And I'm going to also work on adding a little bit of support at the bottom so that I don't completely collapse my whole base. Now, I don't know if it's needed, but I don't see how it could hurt. Okay, so I am adding light armor blocks to the ledge here, and I'm hoping I didn't carve out too much of what's going to be the corner. And I don't think I have. So I've been hand drilling a little bit just to make sure I don't leave this weird gap. And I think it's working out pretty good. And the reason why I'm left click drilling is because I definitely don't want to over block. See, like already here it's looking a little bit uneven, but I'm hoping the vehicles won't have a problem or me have a problem walking up to it. It looks pretty flushed with the terrain for the most part, so I'm pretty happy with it. Obviously this one is going to be over there, and I'll need to dig down on the sides over there, but if you look at it from the inside, it's good. It's got it covered all the way around. It's nice and flush with the ground, and it will basically be the length of our floor. I do think what I'm gonna do now that I've reached the rock over here is I'm going to, well, let's go like this, why not? You know, we already dug it. I will go ahead and switch back to the vehicle, of course, and I'm going to try to dig down this stone here, because this will actually give me a lot more resources. The reason why I stopped with the stone, or I stopped left clicking up top, is because the dirt and the grass really don't give as much stone as the rest. So yeah, I'm gonna dig this down quite a bit more. I'm gonna add more support on the sides here. Obviously, it's my main concern, to be honest, to get this nicely supported. And the reason why I'm doing this is because in the future, I'm going to want to add large cargo boxes, and I think it'll be better if they're down at the bottom, where, you know, they're not disgusting looking. So that's the plan right now, and I'm going to try to execute it. Let's see if it works out, guys. Let's see. All right, I am filling up a lot quicker than I was before, and unfortunately, the amount of energy left in my beautiful ship is now fully, if not almost fully, depleted. So it's fine. We did a few trips. My battery's out there, and this one is massively low. But we're looking really good, and we've made more steel plates, so that should be pretty good. We have a lot in the production inventory over here. We have 100 more, so that should hopefully get me enough to at least frame out the blocks here. Okay, I have found the stairs. It's taken me a little bit. That's fine. For some reason, I had to have made an interior wall, and to make that, I mean, I clearly have that, so let's add that to the block here. And I legitimately do not know the difference between these and the other walls. Okay. I have made it just so I could see what it looks like. I guess it looks cool, right? It has a different look than the other block, but I can't see it being worth it for the value. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Let me know if you usually create interior walls or if you usually create just armor blocks. Let me know what you guys would recommend. I really don't know. I just made this one. I'm not going to make more because I can't afford right now any of this stuff. But I just wanted to learn how to make a stair. So there goes that. Okay, perfect. And now I should be able to make the stairs. Okay, so let's look at all the stairs. These go pretty steep, so that's really nice. These are halves, which I don't think we need. I think, and these are half mirrored. Okay, so very cool. I think I'm digging the full block ones, to be honest. And I was going to put them initially, at least, I was going to put them on this side here to go down a couple and then kind of meet up with that there. But I think it might just be better to do it here. Okay, so I see it has to have an attachment, and it seems like it attaches to the block at the bottom instead of attaching to the actual stair. So that's very interesting. It also leaves quite a weird gap here, and I think I can fix that in the future. But for now, look, I'm being able to walk up and down this flawlessly, so I'll call that a victory. And I'm going to leave this whole area empty just so we can still put the vehicle in there and keep farming. But on this side, I'm going to fill it up just because I don't want any mistakes whatsoever. So we're going to keep going over here, and hopefully we'll be able to use this side to make our new crafting area. Okay, perfect. Now that I've laid out this area, we're going to go back and see if we can make the regular assembler and see if we can make the big refinery. Now, I picked this one, or I picked this for a very specific reason. Oh, look! What? Guys, something's falling over there. Do I have full? Yes, I do. I do. What is this? Oh, wow. Our first package. Okay, so a medium cargo container. This is crazy. Okay. Oh, wow. Space credit? 80 interior plates and 64. Are these what all those pieces are? Every time? Can I also destroy this? Or rather, I don't think I can take it all with me. Maybe I can disassemble it. Okay, don't move. Don't move. I'll be right back. There it is, there it is, there it is. Okay. Okay, so the 3 more plates. Special content power. This is crazy. And there's a battery here. Look, I'm gonna try to disassemble this. Yeah. This is cool. This is so cool. A button panel? What? Try your luck to get a new special item? What is this? What is happening here? This is wonderful. Okay, I'll okay it. Oh, I did find it. Oh, no. Well, that's disappointing. But look, I'm gonna grind it out. You're gonna give me resources, mister. Let's get the light. Thank you. Gimme, gimme. Also get a small battery here. I'm grinding down this whole thing. Look, if I was not supposed to, I feel like somebody should have told me about it. I feel like nobody told me that these boxes were OP. And I kind of wish I would have gone to check them out before. And I had thought about it, but I got a little bit invested in my vehicle, as you could tell. My ship is everything to me now. Oh, there's a parachute hatch. Cool. Ran down this sucker. Okay. We have placed it, and I think what will happen is it will have a connector here and a connector over here, as well as the mods will be able to connect back here. So I wanted to leave a little bit of room so that that could happen, as well as I wanted to leave a room on the side, because since it will have a connector here, we could always use it to get down, or we could use it to connect to boxes. So that will be our beautiful refinery. Obviously, look at how many pieces we need to connect that. 1,100 steel plates. We will be here for days. But this is not going to be the only refinery we're planning to have, obviously. We are going to likely have a second one here. I mean, obviously, not anytime soon. But as the game goes, I think we can make it happen for sure. And what we can do is we can connect this side here to boxes and to conveyor belts and things. So it will be pretty nice. I am thinking 4 refineries will be pretty good. I want to at least place the 2, but I also need to place an assembler. And the easiest way to do it here is, that's obviously not a connection. If I turn this way, it will be a connection, and I'll be able to use the assembler over here. And honestly, that might just be the best way to do about it for the time being. Now, this means that the assembler will not connect to any boxes directly. It could if I put some boxes at the top. So you know what? I think that might be the play right now to do. And I will have to figure out a way to either I remove this connector and put it over there on that side, or I find a way for the material to go from this cargo container or from a cargo container to the assembler. So, or to rather to the forge. So I think that's definitely something to look into. I think the easiest thing to do right now is to put this right in front of this. But in the future, what I think I would like to do is I would like to maybe put the assembler here. Okay, like so. And put some sort of box, like just a bunch of boxes here, a bunch of medium boxes to connect these together. And I think that would still work. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. I don't know if they have to be connected straight to each other, the assembler to the forges, or if I am going to have to move it manually, but that would be most ideal, I think. So I think maybe I'll just do that now. Yeah, look, it might be bad. It might be good. It's hard to tell right now. let me know in the comments if you think this is going to end up in utter and absolute failure. But if it does, then it does, you know? Friends, we are here to try out things, and sometimes they will work, and sometimes they will not. And the cargo container can go here, I think. I think the connector's in the back. So it'll go there. Cool, cool, cool. So I'll place 4 cargo containers. And then I think that will connect those two together, as well as I can put another refinery here if I really, really wanted to. Beautiful. Guys, I think this is it. I think this is the layout that I'm looking for. Nice. Okay, we'll get it filled. Oh, I almost crashed there. And I think some of these are not fully filled, so let's just go ahead and do it. I got a few extra interior plates from that stuff, so. Okay, I'll go ahead and... Perfect, perfect, perfect.
Fuel critical.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and refill here, as well as we're gonna take our hydrogen bottle with us. And the reason we're gonna do this is because the ship is going to be charging for days. Honestly, with these batteries still charging, the little ship has no chance. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna hit up that unknown signal, and I think that's gonna be our last oof of the day. Oh, please don't hit anything. Please do not crash now. So we're gonna hit this up, and I think with the hydrogen bottle, we definitely make it. We definitely make it. So just believe. Just believe. Where did it go? Did you guys see it? Okay, I have switched the visibility a lot, but it seems to have just fully disappeared. It was over here somewhere. And I saw something on the horizon kind of blow up, and then it's gone. So I guess that's that. That's so disappointing. I guess I'll go up a little bit. Maybe. I will see it. Nope. What a bust. I am just wasting my hydrogen at this point, so... Oh, please don't crash. We're just heading back home. Okay. I'll toss that back in there. It is now refueled. And we are back to full. Perfect, perfect. Okay, guys. I think we have gotten a lot accomplished today. We even got a new turbine going. We have our new batteries that are slowly but surely charging. We have our ship that is doing pretty well. It has knocked out a couple of our blocks, but it's doing really good. It's collecting so much stone for us. We have dug out the greatest pit that we have ever seen. Now, obviously, this is going to have to get a lot deeper for big cargo boxes to get under there. But as I said before, I think I would want to at least get some of this solidified and turned into real material before I go too crazy. I don't want the whole thing to collapse because that would be quite tragic. But I do think I want to dig out the rest of that hole before I build these. Because if I build these and this whole thing collapses, I am going to lose it. Now, if this whole thing collapses with those not built, I'll still be pretty upset. But you know what? I can get over it. But if I spend 1,200 or whatever pieces that I need to weld this thing together and it falls just into the ground, I might slowly just close up the game. We have found out that the drop pods or whatever happens whenever it says signal. Oh my God, as I speak, there's one coming down. We have found out that those things are actually OP. And I would love to take my ship to go get them, but I assure you my ship is not charged at all yet. It definitely is not charged to go get that. Look, we'll get it on the next episode because those things are juicy. So juicy, but it's way too far for me to walk. It will take me forever to get there. So we'll take the ship on the next one. I will stay online just to keep charging it slowly. But the reality is my base is currently charging the batteries that we just blazed. It was probably a bad idea to put the batteries on charge. I could turn it off, but nah, it's fine. It's fine. Let the batteries charge because then that way I will know exactly how quickly I can charge my ship. Please continue to leave any tips or suggestions you might have in the comments below. I do read them all, and as you can see, I do implement them into my game. You guys have great ideas, sometimes often better than the ones I have. So I do appreciate all the comments, all the video links, everything you guys have been doing to try to help me out understand this game. I feel like it has helped me quite a bit. I feel like I'm getting to the point where we might actually be going to space at some point. So thank you so much for those, and I hope to see you guys on the next one. Until then.